Hello everyone, I hope that you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in because this is an experiment and this is going to be our reaction to the Season 6 finale, Season 6 Episode 25 of My Hero Academia. So, Deku has been accepted back into UA by his own volition and the volition of the crowd of people. Uraraka delivered a beautiful speech that brought many a tear to people's eye about how Deku's just a normal person and he deserves the same treatment as anybody else. Let this be his Hero Academia! Oh, it was so beautiful. But now, usually the finale is like to wrap stuff up. I'm guessing like Stain's about to follow All Might into like the wild ruined yonder or something. I wonder if anything happens there. But usually an anime finale just wraps up loose ends. I'm guessing if something does happen, it'll probably be in like the last 5 minutes of the episode. So without further ado, let's get into this. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, you're more crazy than you were. And now. Oh my gosh, Stain doesn't know. What the heck? But Stain has been like... Stain has been following him. So what is he trying to prove here? He knows. Stain knows. He's been following them the entire time. Just like Midoriya. Dang. Wow. Oh no. Okay, so he's not. Wow. Is that Uraraka's? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa, that is a picture. Stain. I mean, yeah, that's what he's been saying. Okay. You'll still continue to live for others? Wait. 40!
雨、やみそう。
Yeah, it does. Because we're on the up now. We've hit rock bottom. Now we're climbing. Whatever it takes to get out. Oh, that sounds like Kirishima. Poor guy! Oh my gosh, what is happening?
What
is happening? Yeah. Well, he's calling him Izuku. So he is gonna make a little... He's gonna have a little chance. No. See, he's back, but he has changed. That's good.
手紙のおかげでもう驚きとかそういうのはないんだけどさ。
それにしても無個性からと。
Yeah, okay, so they know everything.
そんな力もらったら、そりゃ骨バキバキに折れますわ。
Yes, exactly.
緑谷が一番眠いだろう。
Yeah, let him sleep. Jeez.
オールマイトにひどいことをして。
Yeah, you really kind of did. Ah! Oh gosh.
決戦の日はおそらくもうすぐそこだ。
Oh, yeah.
自分はもう現役ではないと。
But
血を張ってでも私も戦うぞ。
all right.
僕はきっとオールマイトから離れてしまったからあんな風に
Yeah, probably.
一緒に
守りましょう。
ありがとう。
Yay!
エンデバーたちはゆえ入らないのかな。いたずらに人前に出れねえよ。親父を見ると。
Yep. I can't believe that it's been like more than 10 episodes since that.
轟が何かしたわけじゃねえのにな。
Yeah, but he was the result of it.
血にとらわれて
Yep.
でも今は違うから違うってことを証明する。
I cannot wait to see the final fight between him and Dabi, because I know what's gonna happen. It has to.
男だよ。
Everyone's back to normal. This is great.
何？
Aww.
文化祭の時も
Yes, very much so.
笑ってほしくてさ
That's right. So I guess you gotta do that again.
最大限の力でやれることやろう
The band.
そうだな。
Oh my gosh, Minetta, stop it!
みんなで行こうよさらに向こうへ
Plus Ultra. Come on. What was that?
完成に到達するには最低
Jeez. Oh, for Shigaraki. Okay.
身体を完成させるより早くワン・フォー・オールをし
Okay. Interesting.
オール・フォー・ワン信楽を先手で打てる優位
Okay, so that's how long it's been.
この情報を渡すつもり
Okay, so he knows.
ヒーロー殺しがヒーローを後押しする。
Well, he supports true heroes. That's the whole thing. Yes, let's see where he's been.
ダメか。
There might be, though.
まるで我が子を守るかのようにそれを抱いていた情報がいる。
Okay, is that his name? No.
記録媒体。
Oh, okay.
お前の信念は正しいものに届く。けだものだ。
Okay.
俺が唯一信用できる人間に託す。
Okay.
定時パトロール終わりました。ご苦労。
Okay.
で、
It's been a long time since we've seen you.
しかし殺人犯にこうも救われちゃ型なしだね。
Well, I mean, Stain's an interesting one. Because he used horrible methods, but for some reason he had the right idea. Specifically the right idea, nothing else.
個性に宿る意識を介した思考の共有。
Okay.
私もワン・フォー・オールでも
One for all. That's interesting.
問題はそいつが双方向ではないということだ。
Okay. What do you mean?
ワン・フォー・オール内の私の意識と
Oh.
意識側の思考が私本体に
Oh, I see. Okay.
意識体の思いが私に流れ込んできた。
Oh, interesting.
今回奴らは電波でやり取りしていた。
Oh, interesting. Okay.
受信することも可能なはず。
That's weird.
会話のようになっていた。
解析済んだんですよね
What?
38日で完成させる。
Okay, so that's barely a month.
器としての
Then Shigaraki would walk.
あと3日ほどで完成する。
Wait, what?
我々には時間が必要だ。
You don't have it!
連合に対抗する術を手に入れる。
You don't have it!
国際派遣はただでさえ手続きが膨大なのに。
Oh, come on. You gotta go get them. The final battle is literally gonna be next season.
オール・フォー・ワンは各国に黒いパイプを有しているという。
What?
何よりオールマイトの頼みを我々は無限に
Yet no, those are your top 3.
上事のようにオール・フォー・ワンの死と
友を助けるのになぜ手続きがいる？
I'm guessing that these are people from the latest movie.
俺たち知りませんからね、スター。
行くことは決定しているんだ
Whoa.
早いか遅い
Okay, so definitely somebody from America.
マスターが困
Star and Stripe. Interesting. Of course, that's what she looks like.
君だ。
安心したまえ、緑谷くん。
Oh.
みんなで戦うんだ。
Yeah.
突き抜けろ。
Oh, this is it?
戦が近づいている不思議と怖さはない A 組のみんながいるから仲間がいるからみんなで取り戻すんだ人々の笑顔を全てを進むんだ
I love how Todoroki's like barely smiling.
絶望を乗り越え さらに向こうへ
Please. Come on! Okay, I'm gonna wait for an end credit scene because there usually is one. Oh, no, we got like barely 40 seconds left. Maybe there isn't one. 3 days until the final battle. My gosh. America's #1 hero, Star and Stripe. Wow. It's like, come on. I thought that All Might was a good representation of Superman, but no. We got female Captain America over here. All right. What? Oh, man. Every #1 hero has to have like some sort of callback to like DC Comics or Marvel Comics or something. Oh, that cape. Interestingly enough, I heard a bunch of people I just saw a bunch of people in comment sections of different MHA dubs talking about Star and Stripe in a vague way, of course, so I'm not like spoiled on anything, but something tells me she's a little bit more than she seems. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. Oh my gosh, like I imagine that you know, the America, yeah, sort of like song just playing over this woman's entrance. Oh my gosh. But I did recognize that plane because I watched Top Gun Maverick. Or was it Top Gun Maverick? I don't know, the one that looks like some sort of geometric triangle shape with like the zigzags. It looks kind of like that. Oh man, all right, well, I think the main thing is, so Agakura Chizome. I remember hearing that Stain had like a weird name, or at least a weird name to me, because I've hardly ever heard of a Japanese name starting with CH. So maybe it's a different sort of kanji or something. Akaguro Chizome. Stain. Hero killer. Ally. He said that All Might is the one worthy hero because for him a hero sacrifices himself for the sake of others in every sense of the word. And apparently All Might had been falling behind. So Stain it seems to be wrestling with the fact that his one like idol has fallen from grace, and he's trying to prove if what he's been seeing is all a lie. So All Might himself has been reinvigorated by the hero killer's intentions, I suppose. 3 days. That's terrifying. Like, Deku just got some sleep. He has no time for this. And you know what? There was something I noticed. Like, I just thought about it. I was like, oh my gosh, there's something I noticed that has to do with the spoiler that I know. And it was barely imperceptible. Like you really I had to go back in my mind and remember it correctly. I think like maybe the first episode of season 7, or like the 4th episode of season 7. I think very early on this will become a thing. I can't tell you what it is. I can't tell you what I know, but there's one more spoiler that I had been spoiled on, like when it got released in the manga, just like the Dabi reveal. Like I had been scrolling through TikTok and I saw it and I was like, oh, I should not have seen that. And that was the one spoiler that was like, okay, I'm gonna like close myself off from TikTok. I'm going to just avoid spoilers like the plague, and we're going to and we're not gonna acknowledge anything, because that was like, I was like, oh my god, no. I can't describe the feeling, but it was like I was shocked and I was, well, wait a minute, how could I have not seen that? How could I have not seen that coming? Looking back on it, it's like, wow, there were too many coincidences. Even as far back as season 1, it was like, wait, we didn't even question this, but it's here. So I guess the one thing that I will share about this spoiler is that it's a plot twist, but like, and there was something in this episode that pointed to it, and I didn't think about it until just now. When I was thinking about the spoiler, I was like, oh dear gosh, it's coming. It's coming. So, but after that spoiler is revealed, I will be maybe a 99.5% anime only. Because there are like tiny things. There are like small tiny things that I know. Like I know that All Might stands in a particular position in the manga later on, because I've seen pictures but with no context. And I don't think of those as spoilers. It's just like, okay, it's happened. Like, these are happening. Okay, whatever. Okay. Okay. I guess Stain was convinced, like, this is All Might, and I can tell that what I do to All Might will inspire him to get back in the field and fight, even at the behest of his own form. Midoriya still suffers from PTSD, and that honestly is to be expected, but the fact that he's got all of his friends with him is everything's gonna be alright. But the final battle is coming very soon. I can't really do anything besides just, like, repeat what I said, because I have no idea what's coming after this. All I know is that somehow it's going to be worse, but this time the heroes will have hope. The only thing that I would hope to happen is that, like, Compress, for instance, probably in Tartarus, but probably made it out. So he's out in the world. Todoroki, Endeavor, and Dabi are going to have a showdown, and it's going to be epic. And, like, that is why after Dabi was, like, defeated by Best Jeanist, or, like, escaped with the rest of them, Dabi was still alive. So honestly, like, I have seen people use the terms Agni Kai in my comments section to refer to Todoroki versus Dabi. So that's how I know that it's probably coming. But that wasn't the Agni Kai. The following battle will be the Agni Kai, and I do know a little teensy bit about that, but I'm not gonna say. Again, like, enough to the point where I don't count it as a spoiler. Like, I have seen one manga panel. I have seen 2 manga panels, and that's it. And again, I don't know the context, so I don't count it as a spoiler. Anyway, that's going to be intense. It's seen with Spinner, with I think with Compress, that makes me think the League of Villains will turn against All for One in favor of Shigaraki. And we will see this when the League of Villains turns against All for One, and maybe, possibly, starts working with the heroes temporarily. I can see that happening. Toga, for instance, might become somebody bigger, because she is finally, like, accepted in herself that where she belongs, the people who will treat her as a person, are the League of Villains. So I would not, I mean, her quirk has awakened before, but I feel like she has the possibility to go even larger. I think the possibility exists for Toga to surpass what meager restraints her quirk has, because she is more confident in where she belongs now, which is a threat, which is a huge threat. Twice was a terrifying threat to hero society. He's dead. The next, like, shadow fear sort of person in this scenario is Toga. Like, we already know the limits of Dabi's power, and we know that he'd probably burn himself to death before he did any major damage, because he's just that messed up. Obviously, the main threat is All for One / All for Shigaraki, as people are calling him, because he says that he wants to get his hands on One for All before the body is complete. So that means that they do have time, and obviously One for All isn't going to be taken by All for One, unless that's what it comes down to. Unless One for All does willingly choose to become part of All for One and take him down from the inside. I would like to see that. But those, I mean, these are my theories. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope that people like Overhaul, like, I mean, Overhaul is in Tartarus at the moment, but it is like my distant hope that Overhaul overcomes his hero syndrome sort of mindset and helps the heroes, because that would be a huge help. Like, I hope that Lady Nagant gets better. She said that they said that she was in a hospital. So she is in a hospital, meaning she could help, which would be awesome. But, like, if the final battle happens in 3 days, you're gonna need all the help you can get, man. So season 7 is gonna be like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's The Promised Day. 20 or so episodes are gonna span 1 day. But for this one, it's gonna be 3 days. And man, that's super cool. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say on that front. So next week, I will show you my reaction to the Attack on Titan movie. And I will also squeeze in my Demon Slayer reaction, like to the trailers, the reaction to the Upper Moon voices, and the trailer that has shown the most stuff recently, the 40-second one. And yeah, I just after Attack on Titan, we're going straight into Demon Slayer, because that is my love, my favorite anime. I can't not, like, this season my favorite Hashira gets to shine. This season I'll finally get to see the Upper Moons meet and discuss stuff, which is the thing that I'd been waiting for all of season 2. I'm just so excited, and I cannot wait. So if you want to see my reaction, be sure to like and comment and subscribe. You don't have to, but I am trying to make this a source of income for me, so it would be super, super cool if you did. Comment below, whether it's about Demon Slayer or it's about like anything else. I will take it. Tell me your theories, tell me your analyses. Tell me who Stain is now versus who he was then. Tell me who All Might was then versus how he is now. The ripple effect of this woman cleaning off the statue, because like, I mean, every character, every person that Horikoshi puts on a page is there for a reason. This girl who wanted All Might to win, who All Might stood in front of during the confrontation between All for One. The guy with the spikes in his head who's been there the entire time. Like, even extras have their place in this world, and it's beautiful and so intricate. And he knows how to use just random faces in the crowd to pull at our heartstrings and make us believe. So yeah, just tell me everything, and I'll continue a conversation. If you want to open one up, I'll respond. So yeah, thank you so much for staying. See you next week for Attack on Titan, and then next week for Demon Slayer, and have a nice day.